Just played the brand new Madden for a few hours, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. This might be the most dog shit game I've ever played.
Come on, man. That's 2 hours since the game came out. Do I need to go on Instagram and cuss you out, or y'all gonna fix this shit?
Same animation, same intro, same boring, stale announcing. Anybody who's been playing Madden for the last 20 years, you're gonna pick up this game and you're gonna be like, yeah, I might as well just play Madden 23.
I can't destroy it because I don't have it anymore. Yes, Madden 24 sucks so hard that right after purchasing it, just a few days later, I sold it as quick as I could and as fast as I could to try to recoup any of my money back on it.
Madden sucks. Madden still sucks.
I just got Madden 24 on my PS5 and I can't wait to play it. I'm sure it's great. Oh my god. Oh. Madden sucks now.
They're passing this off as brand new, like this, that, it looks no different. Yearly roster update, these bare minimum changes. They've changed the Frostbite engine, which is supposed to be some revolutionary thing. It's like this kind of improvement. And then, oh, this year's Madden is so much better because of realistic movements. We are looking through these reviews. Is it now safe to buy Madden? And I'm so goddamn disappointed in these reviewers that aren't telling it like it is. What the fuck is that team doing over there? I'm serious. They have just as much development time as full games, Joe. And they're just doing small tweaks here and there to the engine and shit like that where full games are made.
When you think of football and video games, what comes to mind? There's only one thing: Madden. In 1984, Chip Hawkins, after a failed attempt at creating a clone of the Stratomatic simulation game, he reached out to one of the greatest head coaches of all time to endorse their dream, John Madden. He wasn't their first choice, as 49ers quarterback Joe Montana and Cal coach Joe Cap both weren't interested in having their name on the product. Hawkins and game producer Joe Ybarra arranged a follow-up meeting with the broadcaster during an Amtrak train trip over 2 days because of Madden's fear of flying. The EA executives promised that the proposed game would be a sophisticated football simulation, and they asked a retired Oakland Raiders coach for his endorsement and expertise. Madden knew nothing about computers beyond his telestrator, but agreed. He had taught a class at the University of California, Berkeley called Football for Fans, and envisioned the program as a tool for teaching and testing plays. Ever since then, the football video game franchise has been a standalone forefront staple of virtual simulation football, amassing over $4 billion in revenue over its history. There's been some decent competitors. A few that come to mind are NFL 2K, NFL Street, and NFL Blitz. Ever since the exclusive rights deal with the NFL was signed in 2004, it seemed like it was the only football game left. But they were good, right? I mean, the games were fantastic. You had amazing customization features and an in-depth franchise mode. Everything was fine, right? Right?
It's in the game here on third down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Ever since Madden 07 with Sean Alexander on the cover, every year for 14 years I would always buy the new Madden. Excited to use all the cool features, play with friends, and overall just enjoy a football game. But as time went on, something inside me felt like something was missing. Something that made Madden, Madden. At first I thought I was crazy, but it turns out I wasn't alone. People like Angry Joe's Show, the YouTuber, Gaming Bolt, and IGN also pointed out the most recent release for EA, there was nothing new, and whatever is new, it's stuff that has been found to be rebranded as new things that EA originally took out of the game, just to re-add it back into the game and find a way to advertise to people who they think don't know what EA tries to pull every single year. Someone who's especially been on EA's case is a YouTuber Soft Drink TV, someone I will link below, who has made a multitude of videos and have done nothing more than point out all of Madden's hypocrisy and devious greed when it comes to their clueless customers. First off, the glitches. Oh boy. I mean, it's obvious that whoever runs the section of Madden clearly didn't put too much care into it, as countless times whether either a player freezes, a player has the wrong face in a roster, or even something as basic as graphics looking like the most one-dimensional face scan that would make the PlayStation look like the PlayStation 5. From the same place every tryhard runs, the Madden community finds out works and runs all the time, especially in multiplayer, all the way to the game of straight up crashing because a normal PC can't handle the amount of data it puts into it. Yes, I get it. Managing a game can be seen as a tedious task, but the game is clearly not held to a high standard, especially when the community asks over and over to fix it and nothing happens. Second of all, franchise. My favorite mode. I mean, what is there to say that something that used to be the most beloved feature of a mode that put Madden on the map in the first place? I want to start off by listing a few of the many cool features that Madden franchise is such a staple. There was Create a Team, a perfect way to customize something to your liking and make it so that there was countless combinations, a way to personalize your experience to your liking, extending the lifeline of the game. Create a Play, a way to customize on thousands of routes and make you feel like an actual NFL coach. You could view retired players' stats and see how they match up with the all-time greats. You could have an off-season training camp as a way to increase player skills and reward you for doing good in certain practices. They even have modes like Madden Moments, a way that you can literally immerse yourself into actual real historical moments made by Madden that made you immerse into history of the NFL. You could even import draft classes from the OG NCAA games or NFL Street Player. What do all of these have in common? None are in the current Madden. Yep, you heard me right. None of them. Even features in normal modes like Create a Fan, all-time teams, the ability to see rewards from previous years, a fully customizable schedule, and even a fully fledged pregame and halftime show with Chris Berman where they start the predictions and not only where you run around the league, you saw highlights from the games that they discussed, and with mods in an emulator is still to this very day making NFL 2K5 one of the more enjoyable experiences for the veteran NFL fan. I mean, come on, even the music from NFL films was taken away, just to sign deals with artists to not only replace this, but to get rid of the awesome instrumentals that we all know and love. Madden have done nothing but made the game worse and worse because of one thing and one thing only: Ultimate Team. Remember the days of Madden where playing online and co-op was the main focus of Madden, or at least in a way that was best about the game? Ever since EA started focusing on MUT since Madden 13, the games have been way worse, and all resources have been poured into Madden. In my opinion, a microtransaction casino where even if you get the best players, it does not matter at all, because you have to restart from the beginning next year when Madden is clearly a yearly game. MUT incentivizes lack of innovation. I get that some people like it and you don't have to spend money to reach a 99 overall team, but come on, let's face the facts. MUT is basically printing money for EA, and all they have to do is invest in an art team to create cool looking cards and make different ways to level them up and overall values for them. By doing this, they can make more money they do than sales of the game in general. Why would they give a flying, you know what, about the other game modes when this is the business model and it showed for years until the onslaught of negative backlash PR from Madden 21. You can easily correlate the sharp decline of depth in Madden to Madden 13. When MUT started to become the focus, they lumped everything into CFM. From 2004 to 2011 on the PS2, the first mode you saw was franchise, because back then, franchise is what folks were there for. Simply put, after 2012, it was a wrap. Franchise got flat gutted and EA went all in for Ultimate Team, and it hasn't been the same since. Ultimate Team is the ultimate hustle which folks haven't got hip to yet. Either that or they know and they just don't care. I got to playing the retro Maddens and remembering how much I loved this way back then. Rebuilds were fun, even better when you got rolling and saw awareness go up for each year you saw the team get together while winning. Scouting reports were super detailed, relocation was insanely thorough, and in my favorite Madden, Madden 07, player roles gave away to player weapons in 08, and they weren't super powered, like the X Factor nonsense we have now. If you ask me, MUT is the worst thing that ever happened to the Madden NFL franchise. It's really sad to make this type of video because I used to love Madden, but because of EA's greed over and over and over, as a result, the game now is nothing like it was back in the day. And most people, when they say that, are going to say that's an old saying. You can see features getting removed every single year and they introduce them and put this gift bow on them like they actually mean something. It hurts me because football's my favorite sport. It's because this was one of the games I grew up playing. This was one of my childhood games. And the fact that over time it just slowly rolled up on itself and died, it's sad. If you guys want me to go through the entire video, it will probably be an hour long because there's so much that I could talk about. But I just want to give a quick overlay about the three things I mostly think is the downfall of Madden. One, they just don't take care of the games anymore. Obviously, the exclusive license is the biggest problem. Two, franchise has been stripped like it is on the LA Strip. It is crazy the amount they've stripped on it. And then just missing features in general. It's so amazing how a game can have $4 billion in revenue, as I'm reading right here, and just be so trash. It's very unfortunate, and I hope that with this license sort of expiring in 2025, that maybe something happens. Maybe NFL 2K comes back. We'll see how the NCAA series coming back is going to be. Since EA is making it, I don't really trust it. But yeah, that's all we got for this video. Like I said, if you want a longer version of this video and you want me to go into a full-on history of Madden NFL, leave a like, subscribe, and comment below and let me know that I should make that type of video. It would take at least a month to make with everything, but it was something I would put a lot of passion in, because this was, like I said, again, this was my childhood, and it's very unfortunate that it has resulted in the way that it's basically crumbled because of EA's greed. But yeah, if you do like the video, again, like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell for future notifications, and I will see you guys later. Peace.